Hello and welcome to Inner Thoughts. Today's guest is Keisha, Miss Canada Globe Curve 2025. Hello.
No,
Would you like to tell us about your pageant journey leading you up to this amazing title?
sure. Well, I mean, it's still a shock to me, but it might come to a shock to everyone. This was literally my first pageant.
Wow, that's
So,
incredible.
end of story. Yeah.
Period.
Period. Yeah, it
Amazing.
was my
Well,
first.
that's
It really
incredible.
popped up as it was the sponsored ad in Instagram. So
Oh,
I remember vividly. I was having one of my like binge watching nights in bed. I was watching Game of Thrones, had some
love
like
it.
flaming hot Cheetos, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it popped up, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, LOL, Keisha, you're cute." And I just filled out an application, and here we are 6 months later.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing. So did you have any coaching leading up to it?
Leading up to it, I did have a little bit of coaching, runway coaching. I had Jessica Gregory. She's absolutely awesome. But honestly, a lot of it was School of YouTube. Let me be serious about it. You know what I mean? I just started like religiously watching pageants, right? A
Hmm.
lot of it was self-taught. Aside from the classes that we got in when we signed up, it was a lot of self-teach. I'm very much a self-motivated person, so it was kind of like, all right, cool, another task for me to try and master. And
Amazing.
yeah,
And what kind of led you to like actually applying? Like what was kind of going on in your head to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this?
um, honestly, I some just said just do it. Me, I'm a very spiritual energy type, yeah. And things at my in my life at that point weren't making sense. You know, I was feeling down a lot and I felt very stagnant. And like I said, I was in bed watching Game of Thrones. So like the mood was down there. All right. That's my comfort watching show. And it was just kind of just being ready to talk, just fed up. If I could just sum it up, whether it's with my job, like my past career, or like
Hmm.
where I'm going, I was just fed up. And I just said, why not try?
Yeah.
Right. I did grow up competitive dancing since I was 2. So I'm not a stranger to the stage. The
Hmm.
stage is my natural element. Big musical theater nerd, that's me. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, like can't be that much different from my dance competition days. And especially what helped with me too was seeing the more diverse range of women.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, I didn't have to be 6 foot size zero.
Yeah.
Right. And that was kind of the push. Like, let's just see where this takes me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I guess we should just ask, how do you feel with this title?
I'm still processing it. Like, I'll be completely honest. Like, I wake up and I'm just like, girl, you did that. Where who I was 2 weeks ago is not who I am now. I can say I definitely a lot more confident. I grew up someone, body shame, body dysmorphia. I never really saw anything special to me. And I think this is the first time in my life that I'm like, okay, heads held high. You know, I walk different, I talk different. People say I'm glowing, I speak different.
I
So I'm
love
just
that.
grateful for that opportunity.
Wow, I love that. Everything about it, that's amazing. And have you already done something, or if not, because I know it's a recent title, but what's the first thing you like want to do with the title?
Well, I mean, it's funny. Like at the celebration, the first thing I did was ask Annie, "Okay, what's the next step?" Like I hit the ground. I was ready to go. She's like, "You're gonna rest for a week first, like catch your breath."
She's
But
like,
I've already,
celebrate, give yourself a minute.
girl. Listen, I was like, okay, but like I'm ready to go. The way I explained it to my husband, and especially on the way to my dance class today, was that it's very much like the analogies. Like if you had $1 million, we're gonna say we want a yacht, we want a mansion in Malibu. We're gonna say things. But it's different when you actually have the money in your hand and you realize,
Hmm.
oh wait, it's bigger than that, right?
Yeah.
So I had ideas. Luckily this does time up with Caravana here. So, being Jamaican and Trinidadian heritage, both my parents came from their respective islands. And I'm celebrating with my community.
Oh,
I mean, this is
amazing.
big to me. I'm the Caribbean curvy queen. And that's the first thing I want to do, reintroduce myself to my people in my community as someone
That's
that can speak up for
awesome.
us. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that as I love that answer. So overall, like, what do you wish to achieve with this? Because you said you have many plans. What do you want to achieve
Yeah.
within your reign?
Right. Empowerment for every woman. At this point, it's embrace your quirks. Right? What things I always heard about me is I am too loud, too loud, too energetic, too much. I grew up competitive dancing, right? Always been a curvier girl. So I actually quit competitive dancing at 17 because I hated my body. Right?
Mm.
So now here I am 21 years later, and now I
Like
can
a full
speak up,
cycle.
full cycle. Like the first thing I did when I stepped on that stage was I burst into tears because everything came back,
Hmm.
right? And now I can, like I said, I can be the role model that the little me needed, right? Other girls that don't have to hate their bodies, right? Even women, I hear a lot of young women that are fearing turning 30. Life is not over at 30. That's what I want to do. I want to represent for all the women, embrace the quirks, the things that you thought didn't work back then. It might work now. Keep trying. Do it again. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. And what is your like main advocacy that you've had going through this pageant?
So going through the pageant, it still is. My main advocacy is I want to empower the voice of Black women and youth. I find it is one that is easily misunderstood through media and especially the use of social media now. We see it with like the unreasonable attacks against Beyonce. Stuff like that. Black youth get treated differently in regular life circumstances. I am involved with the Black Youth Helpline. So I really want to target that mental health, especially like even as me, I have that experience of
Hmm.
thinking I was fatter, but I was always just a curvier girl. So I really want to be part of an actual change. Now that, like I said, once again, it's like wanting the $1 million and now you have the $1 million. The thing that I also want to tackle is going to be actually standing up against anti-bullying. It's something, especially as women, I find we can only do so many affirmations in a mirror when people still have a malicious mindset.
Hmm.
As much as we want to target the self love of it, I think it's time to speak to how not to be a mean girl, right? Because we see it from elementary school up to our jobs.
That's so true. Like so many people constantly say like, it just matters what you think about yourself, which it's true. It's
Yeah,
100% true. But why are we having to think that way? Why can't everyone just be nice to each other?
exactly. You know what I mean? I mean, even me, I'm a makeup artist of 15 years. And one thing I've noticed, I've always been naturally talented, naturally energetic. I'm good at what I do. And often it gets me talked about. I've had days where I cry in the bathroom. And actually, I've now been able to kind of veer away from the makeup industry. And now that I've opened this door, I've got so many more plans. And I want to start actually tackling the things I have direct experience and still sometimes suffer from. I didn't believe in myself until last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I get that. It's hard sometimes and like confidence
Yeah.
is not a linear like one thing.
It's
Like it's
not.
always backstepping. Like I can look at myself and be confident one day and the next day I will hate myself.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Right. And I just don't want any more young women to grow up with that,
Hmm.
and I really want to be able to speak to the girls that might be picking on the younger girls and help them try to understand. I find we
Yeah.
target the self-love of it, but I think we really start need to start addressing the other side of it as well and see how we can prevent those attitudes, the cliqueness. If I'm going to be in the pageant industry, I'm here to change it. I'm here to break barriers.
Even like providing those people because it is very true, hurt people.
Yes.
Sometimes they just don't know where else they can go to talk
Right.
to get help,
And
they
they
take
don't
it out on
understand why they
others.
make the choices they do, right?
Exactly.
Helping them understand the different avenue of self love that they need,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. So on to your sponsorships. Did you have any leading up to the pageant?
Yes, I did. I had five wonderful sponsors. Let me see. So there's shout out to my hairdresser, Lock by Sheikah. She's in Brampton. She's responsible for this. I mean, I'm in love. Like I'm like I don't want to take it out. Like so I had her through the makeup industry. I have the false lashes I was wearing. Doll Lashes. She's also an old colleague of mine. She actually has a luxury make line of lashes, and they're sold at Holt Renfrew in Mississauga. And all of my sponsors are kind of tied to my passions and hobbies. So I'm a big horse girl. I was sponsored by a family friend, Belgian Haven. They've got great line dancing up in the Kawarthas if you ever get up there. I'm a big line dancing girl. Who else? Oh, Soy Beauty in Toronto. She was good for giving me my massages and my facials. Her name's Kita. And I know I'm missing one. Oh my gosh, and Hidden Smirk photo booth. If you can follow her on Instagram, she is amazing. Full secret, my headshot was done by her high grade camera with the photo booth.
Oh,
And yeah,
nice.
she's amazing at what she did. So those were my beautiful sponsors, and I wouldn't be here without them. Really, I wouldn't. I owe them the world at this point. They're coming in with me to Palm Springs.
Oh,
Absolutely.
amazing. And when is your
Period.
international?
It'll be next July. So I
Oh,
have a
okay. You
year.
got a lot of time to
I
prep.
girl, I got time. So that's what I was just saying. I'm like, if I could do this in 6 months, imagine what I can do in 12. So I'm
Exactly.
ready. I'm ready for it.
Amazing. And will you have like coaching leading up to that?
Yes, absolutely. So I am going to be working with Joy, Trisha, and Sadani. Obviously Annie's always there, and I absolutely love her, and I thank her so much for this opportunity. Like, I don't think she realizes how much she's changed my life. Right? It's very cliche to say, but she's literally spun it around overnight. And I love you,
Mhm.
Annie. Thank you. But yeah, I'm ready to get to work. Ready to get to work.
Yeah, and do you already have like outfits, ideas, and everything in your
Oh
head, or are
girl,
you just taking it
yeah.
one step at a time?
I mean, I need to calm down. I know that. So, but it's the flat lays are coming out already, right? But I'm just like, okay, let me just enjoy this moment first.
Hmm.
Start by fall. Once my son's back in school, then I can like, okay, back on it. Eat a cupcake right now. Enjoy the moment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, celebrate yourself, celebrate your win, and then get to it in a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I did win Queen of Energy. I mean, given,
Oh,
right?
perfect.
Right? Obviously.
And do you want to talk us through kind of each day of the pageant weekend? Like, what did you guys do?
Oh
Like,
boy. Yeah. Well, first of all, it flew by. Like it felt like 2 days. It was crazy. So the first night, we had our opening gala, all dressed in red. Really got to meet everybody. That was so much fun. My husband actually got to make it out and got to see us in action.
oh,
So
nice.
that was the second night, second morning. Interviews. That was nerve. Especially like the jump from like, yeah, we're here, party to like, boom.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like next
It's like,
morning,
we're
oh my gosh.
serious. We're getting
No,
into
yeah, it was like, oh
it.
yeah, it's a pageant. You know what I mean? Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry. Uh, and that's the thing about me. I'm a very emotional person. So you can even ask Joy from the first time we met. I cried. I'm always crying. Like I'm a big crier. So I literally cried for like 5 minutes. I didn't even know why. I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. But went in. It's like going and overhyping yourself for a filling. It was actually so natural. I didn't even have to try. Jeez. I think after that we had the rehearsals. You know what I mean? It was such a blur.
Yeah.
First rehearsals. The next day we got to take on the surprise boat ride. That was beautiful. Like it was just nice to be out with the girls and enjoying it that nice little rest and relaxation. Then it was go go.
Hmm.
I was so nervous about my dress. I mean, the whole entire time I was I get in my head too much. And I think that's
It's so
one thing
hard
I could
not to when
suggest.
you're literally
Mhm.
signing yourself up to be judged, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh my gosh. So, and of course, I'm like, "Hey, keep the, this hands, the, oh my God, the whole entire time. I thought, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not winning this. Like, I'm like, I screwed up the whole entire time I was saying that. So even when they called my name, I was like, standing there for like an extra 3 seconds, right? Like the peripherals are like scanning around me, like, oh yeah, me. Oh, really? Yeah. But yeah, the rehearsals going into the theater. The theater was gorgeous. Oh, like I said, it just flooded me with emotions. Took me right back to like my little dance competition days. It was just really nice. High pace, stressful at times, but as you can see, I love work. You know what I mean? So the
Hmm.
more I'm doing is the more fulfilled I feel. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. And out of
Yeah.
everything that you did, other than the finale, of course, what was your favorite thing?
Oh, oh my God, my favorite thing, and I didn't even mention it, was our night at Three Amigos when we got taken out for dinner. It was our club night, and the girls just got to let loose. I think that was probably one of the biggest memories I will take. Just everyone just letting loose and having fun. There were sombreros, and I was like, this is awesome. Like I was living my best Miss Congeniality. It was, yeah. That was
Amazing.
probably the one I will take with me the most. Other than it was very nerve-wracking, but those moments leading up to the stage when your
Just
stomach is in your
getting
throat.
ready and
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And everyone's just serious. It's seeing the crowns on the table, and
Yeah.
it's oh,
Even
it was
like,
it was a
yeah, when
moment.
you're like watching everyone else walking when you're about to go up, like that feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Even now, I can like feel it again. Like, oh my gosh! But I did okay. I did okay.
I'd say
I
more
thought
than
I
okay.
honestly
I'd
walked
say
off the
more than
stage
okay.
a little bit more. I honestly walked off the stage and I said to my girl Jay, I'm like, yeah, I didn't do it. Like they were like, are you serious? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I didn't do it.
I mean,
So when
some
they called me
people
in the
like
top 10, I was
straight
like,
up
who?
black out when they're on that stage. I know. Like I barely remember when I'm walking. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like all that for like, oh,
Literally.
okay. That's it. And remembering to look where, and I'm trying not to look at like my son and my nephew. I can see them in the corner. In my family, I'm the only one that they listen to. So I can see them fiddling in the corner. So I'm trying to like smile and I'm like telepathically, like, boy. But it was such a tense moment, but hey, it worked out, right?
Well, it was amazing that your family could go and support you. Like,
I had a party of I think 10 or 12.
oh wow, did you all like
Yeah.
stay in the same hotel?
Oh yes, we ended up in the hotel. We had a first night horrible Airbnb experience
Oh
where it was
geez.
like, yeah, like we were called the next day, we're like, we're not staying. So everyone ended up in the hotel. Everyone knew my husband by the end because he was just running around helping people. Everyone's like, that's your husband. I'm like, yes, that's him. So he's now, by defect, Mr. Canada. Like my mom's over here. She's like, I'm the queen mom. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's everybody's achievement, right?
It
My mom, and
is.
that's what she said. She missed seeing me on stage because I've always had I'm a musical theater nut, right? So I've always had a presence. So she was bawling, right? Because this is the first time she's seen me on stage since I quit dance, and here I am making her proud,
Yeah. So it was a big moment for the whole family.
for the whole family. It really was, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you want to kind of highlight or bring attention to while you kind of have a chance to?
Um, Other than stay tuned, I plan on using the next 365 days really well. Stay tuned, right?
I
If I'm
mean, it
given this
sounds like
God,
you got a lot planned.
right? God gave me this for a reason. I feel like everything happened when it did. Yeah, I won't let you guys down.
Amazing. And thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure talking to
Thank
you.
you for having me.
Yes, of course. I'm glad that I have a bunch of you girls, the winners, coming on. My Days are jam-packed.
Mhm.
My
And you
husband,
know what? That's the thing that I'm gonna say too. Sorry, is that I am so comfortable with my team of queens,
that's
right?
so good.
It's I like natural mesh, like it's just great energy. Even the former queens now, Annie, it's this is the best I felt, and I finally feel like I have that group of girls that I've been looking for 30 years, you know?
Yeah, I mean the support that you get from this kind of thing, you don't get it like anywhere
No,
else.
never. You know, like I said, I've been in the dance world, I've been in the theater world, I've been in the makeup world, and this just feels right. It doesn't feel forced. I think
Yeah,
I finally found my calling. Mm.
100%. And then you go home and you still get to support each other over like Instagram and seeing each other's
Yeah,
posts. Like,
yeah, yeah. It's going to be such a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to every single aspect of this journey.
yeah. And do you have any plans? Because obviously this is a national title to kind of go across Canada and do anything.
I'm trying. No, girl, you know what I mean. I'm gonna take it to the limit. I'm definitely working on a couple of things. Right. I mean, I'm in Mississauga. Mississauga's big enough, but
True.
I know I know I can reach farther. I know I can reach farther.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And then even being on an even bigger stage next year, this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot and but a lot of good. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the journey of that self-growth,
Hmm.
right? You know, cutting down on things that I need to, being more positive. This is going to push me to be it, to actually believe it. So I look forward to everything that this brings.
Yeah, incredible. You seem like such a ball of energy. Good
Yeah,
vibes, good energy. I love
good
everything you
vibes
stand
always.
for.
Hmm.
And as a curvy woman myself, I'm so glad we have you to
Period.
represent.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here to, we're cute too, and you know what, and we are going to be seen.
Yes. And I'm glad that this title exists because, it also is a way for people to look up to curvy women and see, like, yeah,
Mhm.
we're here and we're awesome and,
Mhm.
respect us.
Right, that's the thing. Even with me and like my tattoos, I was like, do they really want me? Like, I mean, they see my tattoos in the pictures. I want to show that I'm literally almost the perfect combination of everything that you would stereotypically count out as the perfect woman, you know?
And that's what makes you perfect to have the title. You gotta represent us all.
Yeah, we gotta represent all of us. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thanks again for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Victoria. I had so much fun.
I hope everyone has a good day and good luck to everything that you have upcoming. It seems like you're
Yes.
gonna achieve a lot.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye.